Hey, how's it going, people? It's me, comedian retired, a comedian retired comedian. And let's talk about market crash. So, I don't think there's an actual crash in the market per se, but there was definitely a correction this week. So, this week, I don't know if you are not really up to date, up to the news, what's going on, but in the past, I would say 2 weeks, the past month in the market has been absolutely bananas. From the meme stock with Reddit, with all the different things that's been going on around. It's been absolutely bananas. It's been crazy. We had the hearings with the whole Robinhood fiasco thing with Citadel. Elon Musk is now getting investigated by SEC because of his Dodge comments and stuff. It's absolutely now NFTs. I don't know if you heard about non fungible NFTs with Ethereum network and the blockchain. That's going bananas too. Logan Paul made $3 million in one day. It's absolutely craziness going on in the market. And with that being said, it's imminent. I feel that there's going to be a crash coming soon. And I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take this as, things that you have to do. Consult with your own financial advisor, consult with your own mind and make your own decisions. Don't listen to a retired comedian on the internet and just do the things that he does. But I'm just telling you what I'm doing just so you get prepared for what's coming. So it's imminent that a crash or a big correction is upon us just because of the recent run up of everything from cryptocurrency to NFTs to the market and all that stuff. And one thing that's been happening is that I'm very heavy, especially when it comes to large cap and small caps. I'm very heavy in tech stocks. I'm very heavy on Tesla, for example. I'm very heavy on a lot of tech stocks, and those are getting hammered. They've been getting hammered. I've been seeing my portfolio literally go like, oh my God, can we go higher to like, and it's been a wild ride because by being in the market relatively speaking, because of other people that have been longer in the market and are much older than me, I've been a very small period of time in the market, just a few years. And in those few years, I've been learning a lot because I've been learning not only from my own mistakes, but from other people's mistakes. And I think that's what you should do to be prepared for a market correction or a market drop if you never experienced one. So we had one in March of last year in 2020, particularly because of a world ending pandemic. People were freaking out. They were thinking the world was going to end. And that was the reason there was a huge boom crash. It wasn't a correction, it was legit a crash. If you see basically the timeline, the trajectory, you can tell. Sometimes when you're in a crash or you're in a correction, you can't necessarily tell it because not too many things change. But I think in the state that we're currently in, we are currently in a state of correction. And right now, everything is all over the place. The government is doing their own thing. The investors are doing their own thing. Redditors are doing their own thing. Crypto people are doing their own thing. Everybody's kind of like moving money around to all different places because they don't know what to do with it. It's funny how like when there's a more robust economy, people know less what to do with their own money, and they just find all kinds of ways to just like, let me put it here in NFTs and see if that works out. Me personally, again, I'm just going to tell you my strategy. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot really tell you what for you to do. But for me in particular, I'm not moving that much money. I'm not really, I know there's people that are like afraid and they like take their money out of the market or they hold cash to like find the best buying opportunity. This week was a great buying opportunity, but unfortunately, I didn't have that much buying power on me. I still don't have that much buying power on me to really go and splurge. For example, Tesla's on sale right now, but I can only buy so much because I only have a limited amount of capital that I can actually dispose for these type of things. But for you in particular, one thing I would recommend, if you're just starting out, I would say just invest in companies you have done your DD on, your due diligence, and you actually know about these companies more, and diversify a little bit. If you don't have a lot of money, diversify a little bit, not too crazy because then you're diluting your capital too much. But if you're like me that has like a nice foundation, like you already have like a nice amount of companies that you have very strong long-term conviction on, then it's time to diversify and see other plays and other ways that you can increase your plays and your capital and how it can multiply in the future. So for me in particular, I started my big base, of course, with between large cap and small cap companies. Majority is on large caps. I have some diversification on crypto. In particularly, I'm more of a Bitcoin guy than an Ethereum guy. But there's some other ones that other projects that I've been peeking a little bit. I'm not invested on them, but I'm just paying attention to what's going on. And the other thing that I've been starting to really like experiment on has been with the OT market. So I've been like seeing what's going on there because there's a lot of really, really great projects going on there. And that's been like the newest thing that I've been doing. And besides that, I just been like funding my retirement accounts, because I'm thinking about future me. When it comes to investing, at least for me, I always think of future me. I don't think about present me because present me is fine. And I don't need to really splurge. I don't really need to be getting or buying things that are out of my reach. If I buy something expensive, typically, if it's not a cash producing asset, it's something that I absolutely need. Maybe a new system, a new computer, a new phone, a new whatever. But not because I want to have the hottest and next thing. It's more because I need it for work or I need it for something like that in particular. But for you guys, I would suggest like definitely diversify as much as possible. And if you need to take some money out, take some money out if that makes you feel more comfortable. But personally, I don't like to sell on red days. I could decrease my position on certain ones that I'm not as strongly like. I don't have a conviction upon them, but when it comes to actually going after the things that I primarily I'm very strong, I have a very strong conviction of them because I have so much information. I've been researching these companies. If anything, I increase my position during this time because it's on sale. Um, and yeah, and basically that's in general what I do in these type of situations, at least for right now. And in the future, my strategy might change. My things might be very different. But for now, I'm sticking to my plan. I'm sticking to what I'm doing. It's working. It's doing really, really good. And I just hope that for any given time, you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, stonks only go up. Especially if you hold them for a long period of time. But inevitably there's times where the market's going to be red, there's going to be corrections, there's going to be crashes, and you have to be prepared for all of that. I don't want you to panic. I don't want you to feel like the world is ending for you. I don't want you to run out of money. So make sure you have a strategy in place. Make sure you follow those things to the best of your abilities, and make sure you're investing in companies you actually have high conviction for. uh, I stopped doing the meme stocks in particular for me just because I did it for fun, the first time, and I ended up buying the top. and then crashing really hard. And that happens when you like FOMO into investing, or you get into things without having proper research behind it. But in particular, follow your own strategy, do your own thing, and I promise you things will be absolutely amazing. Anywho, I gotta go. The market just opened, so I gotta see what's going on. Uh, I just wanted to give you guys some word of advice, some word of wisdom that hopefully you can intake this information and make a better decision for your own life and finances. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a comedian retired, a retired comedian right here on the internet, just telling you what I'm doing. So, anywho, take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.